we're on day 9. Why do you always make me click twice? What am I doing wrong? So, first thing we're going to do, right, is grab our allowance. Yay, moolah. Second thing we're going to do, one side of the wall. Okay. Either way, I'll see if I can figure that out. See, I've intentionally not looked up anything about this game. Like I said, I think I started watching Lord Minion 777 or Wade watch it or play it, and that's what intrigued me enough to. That would require me to keep coming back here. Items for trade. The negative rooms protects you. I think I'm going to go with that one. Besides, I kind of want to see everything the game has to offer. See, that's the other thing is I'm not doing this just to win. You know, I'm not just trying to beat the game. I am trying to experience the game itself. So I might be going a lot slower, but I want to appreciate what they put into it because I really do. I mean, it's the way I play games. Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Where's the time lock safe? Please, and I don't know what date it is. What day is it in the game? I think it was somewhere in no, the October was. Oh, I can just go back. No, I want to go back. How? Okay, go back. Do all of them have the same password? Yes, they do. Right. Well, that's why I was going to exit out. Hell, it might tell me in here somewhere. Remote terminal access? To connect to other active terminals elsewhere, view active. Okay, they're offline right now because I haven't drafted them. Interesting. So that's probably why I can't do data transfers because the others aren't. Special order. What choice? I did the running shoes. That metal detector was actually pretty worth it. Brass compass is nice. Let's go with brass compass. Oh, it's right there. Day 9. Find the storyline of the game. House history. Small cottage, yeah, because that one went bad. And this is today. Okay, so is there any other way to figure out what day it is? gotta be. Measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 sieverts or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. So I can increase? Yeah, it's... Okay. Really? I just did this. I did hit log out. Okay, I typed it wrong. Okay, I just typoed. Swag song. I like that. So November 4th is when everything was shut down, which would mean we're 9 days away from that, so November 13th. Well, 5, yeah. Okay, so we're in the month of September or November. But that can't be the proper day because we're 9 days. But if we started on the 7th, or technically I guess we would have started on the 8th. So 17th. They wouldn't let me go backwards. November. What do you guys think? 17th? Because if it's the 7th, we're 9 days. Well, it'd be the 8th plus 9 is 17. What time in the morning is it? Right? Well, it had to be in the future. And I just started. I don't know how time flows in here. I mean, I've been on the assumption that the time is just kind of its own thing. No date. And no clock in here. Wait, what? I think I'm gonna get the items first. Or this room. You know, you think there'd be more useful stuff in the storage room. And I hear a ticking of a clock. It's very faint, though. That's not a clock, that's a globe. Well, I set it for 9 a.m. And time is moving. I know I'm kind of wasting steps. Yeah, Telltale Heart reference. Tick, tock, tick, tock. God, already 10 steps down. 11. Okay, so I can change it. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little luck. Glad I came back. So 3. Would that be the mom and the 2 author editor guy? It won't let me mess with day. I'm a little annoyed that, I mean, I'm sure it's another puzzle, but you know, where's the system clock? Like, one, that shouldn't have even worked because it wasn't an hour ahead. So that probably... Yeah, I'm just gonna try and move on and figure this out. I don't want to spend too much time. Okay. I know that all too well. Oh, it's not quite 10 o'clock yet. Oh, I've already wasted so much time. And try and gain some steps back. Nice. that would lock this wing out. These two allow us to go ahead. Wow. So let's fill out the bottom real quick. Nook's not going to do any good. Well, I mean, other than getting a key. I think the closet. Let's go to the West Wing Hall. I don't even know what year it is. The garage to get the extra keys and open up the side door. Because I can just come right back here. I know I don't have the car keys yet, and I haven't turned on the power. Damn it. Yeah, it won't let me open. Already read that. I forgot that I had to have power to this place open. Well, the keys were worth it, and that's what my... Okay. No, no. Here. But that's most likely a lie because it's not handwritten. I think I'm going to save the drawing room for later and go with the parlor. Hey, an apple. Thank you. Just double checking, making sure I don't miss anything. This is the blue box. You are correct. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. Oh. Your dad ate your donut? That sucks. Okay, if the blue box is empty and the blue box is true, which it just says it's the blue box, I don't know, it's not giving me a clue on which one else would have the stuff in it. Yeah. Well, I missed that one. Laboratory. We just... Experimental house feed. I gotta check this one out. We have a new room, folks. Typically, I typically work over at Senka Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. No power. Okay. Three, 3, 8. I don't know enough of understanding what this might mean. I mean, obviously, it's how to get that thing working, but it has no power yet. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Heating and cooling curves. Room temp complete thaw, melting point ice. At atmospheric pressure, 93 kilograms per atmosphere. In Mount Holly freezer. Okay. So basically you want it at -10, or you're trying to heat it up? I mean, we don't have any power as of yet. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So we're going to need to have the elements corresponding to those. Or something. But we don't have 12 and we don't have 11 on the switches over here. And we don't have power yet, so there's nothing we can do with it. So I could do this. Okay. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of day. Continue with experiment. Whenever you draft a shop room, set your steps to 40. Well, that might be interesting. Whenever you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then add a small chest to the entrance hall. Each time you eat an apple, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Okay, is there any way? Combine. Do you want to create and activate this experimental feature of the house? No. Experiment setup. Continue experiment. So I want this one. Combine. Start. Okay. Levers. And then I can log in. What do you mean by levers? Do you mean the levers behind me? Well, I can't get power to anything yet. So the shelter is online. Okay, so it was the way I thought. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, these levers? Or was there something else? Yeah, because I saw these. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Yes, I figured that out. And I mean, I'm obviously going to have to do something with the periodic table and this for the levers. But I don't know what purpose. So I'm going to move on. The chapel is the one that lets me move forward, but I lose... Oh, but I'm protected from the effect because of the shelter. Yes. Okay. So let's go this way, because we've never found anything in here, right? Yeah, okay. I think is a good time to do the shop room. I know I lost points that way. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I want a three-way for this. Hey, got a sledgehammer. I was hoping for a shovel, but I'll take a sledgehammer. Oh, I really think the veranda would be a better one. But these two move us forward too. That takes my last gem. I think I'm going to do a nook for the extra key. I'm glad I did this. Right there. Wow, I got quite a bit out of this room this time. Should we do the billiard room? Or the commissary? Or the pantry, I mean, obviously. Billiard? Alright. So what do we get? So 17. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 10 is 15. 16 minus 3 minus 1. So 12. 16 minus 4 is 12. 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3 is 15. Right? Because you start from center and go out. So it's 15 minus 10 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Five minus 4 is 1. Times 10 is 10. Okay, I'm like, really? More keys. So, was it all you wanted and more? Was the billiard room worth it? Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Oh, I want to pick the pool room. I also want to do the nursery at some point. Even though it's my most avoided. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I'm not going to be completing the game today. Oh, can't go in the water. It beeped at me, though. Why did it beep at me? Oh. So I have a crown, a burb. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool you select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. Well, let's move forward. pump room, control water flow throughout the estate. Yes, Raven's watching me, keeping a close eye. Well, this is the only one that leads forward, even though I doubt it's going to do anything. I think we actually have to hit 3 of the sides, or maybe there's a way to hit all 4. But neither of these do anything, so I'm going to do this. Let me guess. Yes, requires power. That does nothing. Did I just drain the fountain? So I can't do anything with the pool? Right? But I can't drain the 2 out of here? It must not... Okay. But they all look, like, relatively connected. So how far back was the kitchen? Well, we got to go back that way anyway. We added a little water to it. We're only missing by 1. And I don't know... Because I should have caused the flow to go... to... this tank. I don't know. Anybody have an idea on what I'm doing? Not turning around. That's what I was doing. Pump tank switch. They both can hold 4 units. Water source selection. Yeah, okay, it's pretty much the exact same thing. Sorry, I feel like I'm being too quiet, but I'm also trying to figure this out. So, we've got the pump switch. All right. So I want to add, no, other way. But there should be a way. So I filled that one up to 4. Okay, it definitely went higher. Shouldn't that have... What did it do? I am confused. Right. For some reason, they wouldn't let me drain the pool, which is what I really wanted to do. Well, let's go see what happens when we give the kitchen water. And yes, I know I have another door there. through here. And I have another door there. But does that do anything? I mean, I feel so wasteful, but I'm trying to figure out what this is even doing. Yeah, because the kitchen isn't running out of water. Either way, okay, time to check things out. Yeah. The office, we haven't... Aww. That office is the perfect one. Sheltered. So it doesn't turn off. So somehow the power's onto it. Yeah, I got that last time. Just another print of his ladyship, yeah. Key card, which we don't have. I think I'm gonna have to do some research at some point, because my brain just is not processing what the... This is called blueprints. You're exploring a house of your great uncle. And hey, how's it going? And speaking of the library, who left it to you, but it's a unique house that changes every day. You're trying to get to the room that holds your inheritance. Oh, that's right. Now I have to wait till tomorrow. How's it going tonight, buddy? So, we're basically exploring this house, trying to figure out the puzzles. It is a dramatic puzzle game. There's a story here, too. I hate doing this, but I needed the extra steps. And it wasn't draining the water. Yes, actually. It is very much like Myst, which is what drew me to it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No wonder I didn't hear from you all week. And the running shoes are 8. I think Anna would love this game, to be perfectly honest. And did I just screw up and lock myself out? I am an idiot. I don't have any more places to go. No, I do. I can go all the way back to the entrance hall. Oh my god. Yes, I am a silly goose. I hate when I get like excited and I'm like, oh, I need this room, and then I grab it and forget to watch where it connects. All the way back to the Great Hall. That'll just lock us up. I think I'm going to go for the pantry for the money to see if we can get the running shoes, just to see what they do. Because I just need a little bit more. I'm re-rolling. Dining room. Because dinner should be served. That gives me more steps. Yeah, because steps are the way you move through if you look at the top corner. Once you're out of steps, you quit the day. Now if I could just figure out what freaking day it is. Like, this thing's like really deep. Well, that'll be the end of it, but I can do the sauna and get extra steps. Yes, allergies are the worst. Not that that's going to do me any good. Yeah, I figure I'll just give myself extra steps. I'll have 90 steps tomorrow. Because there's nothing more I can do because I screwed up and grabbed the friggin' commissary when I shouldn't have. I didn't have any real money. Arg. So, calling it a day. Oh, and Blue, Scruffy got a clean bill of health. He's doing pretty good. Well, not clean. He hurt his heel on the back foot of the same foot that he had already, or on the same leg that he already hurt. Probably because he took a digger and landed on it. So, yeah, it's going to take him a little bit longer. We're still going to have it double checked Tuesday because he twitched during the um, yeah, yeah, he twitched during the X-rays, so we're going to have him sedated. Well, here you go. I'll read this for you so you have a better idea of what's going on. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." So, basically, you're trying to find your way in a changeable mansion. Yeah, on the outside, he might have a fungal or bacterial infection of the bone. The only problem is that would require him to have some form of damage at a specific time for that to have been possible, which, frankly, is not very likely. Are we going to chance getting dig spots? Or do we want gyms to cost steps, or gym rooms to cost steps instead of gyms, making gyms basically useless to grab? Okay, I kind of agree. The hovel is probably one of the better choices. And I have a feeling I missed. Yeah, this is the boot. May have missed something important in here. Oh, okay, so they stay on even though. Okay. Am I not going to find any items this time? 45292. 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. Still don't understand that. Okay, nothing to find in here this time. But now we don't need gems, so I can bypass worrying about grabbing the gem rooms, or the rooms that have gems in them. Start straight down the middle. Oh, and Blue, I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I'm going to be switching Mondays for Saturdays. So I won't be streaming on Mondays anymore, but I'll be streaming Saturdays in hopes that more people, have a chance of showing up. Plus, Gooligan said that she might be able to show up more often then. So we'll see. Wow. Shit draw from the beginning. Pardon my language. That just gives me gems. I don't really need it. At least it takes me deeper in. Okay, the experiment has been reset. Hey, the coin per... No, the sleep mask. That'll be nice. Especially now that, special rooms cost steps, not gems. Hallway. Yeah, and Blue, sorry I didn't reach out more often this week. I was a bit distracted by what was going on with Scruff because I was worried his cancer had come back. But the doctor literally said that's not very possible with the kind of cancer he had before that took his toe and where the injury is now. It's impossible for it to have gone to crossways across the body and not hit anything in between like we would have known before now. 4501 or 0451. Yeah, he literally said it's... There we go. Sorry, we solved this puzzle before. Oh yeah, it's just a gem, which is absolutely useless to me now. Just make sure that there's no keys or money on the floor. And I'm going to move sideways because we need some utility. You know what I mean by utility, like actually finding rooms, maybe some keys, because rooms start being locked the further you go. Useless. Oof. Do this, but I'm not going to step in. I think I'm going to go with the observatory. Because I look through here, light up the cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. So that'll be good. And it says there's other ways to get this. So 7. So we'd have to hit it 2 more times. I don't even know how long we have to get this right before you're just considered you failed and lose the game. And no keys. Yeah, see, this is exactly why. Rotunda. It can rotate. So I could literally hook it up to the observatory and I think. Okay, so it locked it out of there. Right? But this one is not locked. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, only one of them can actually rotate, but... All the doors are going to be locked, though, which means I'd have to go all the way back to the chapel. But I'm kind of curious. It says 7, which means this one will be locked too. Yes. So I'll have to rotate it so I can get back to the drawing room. No, I have to go back to the drawing room. See, this is really neat. And it's not taking any steps or anything to rotate it. A cloister. But I need a key. What would you say? I need the key more? Or find out a new room that I haven't been in yet? I mean, I can still go all the way back to the entrance hall and go the other ways. Yeah, okay. But it's in there. How do I get in there? I can't jump for whatever reason. Maybe if I have the shovel, it'll let me dig it from here. Mailroom. I can get a key here. Sorry, I made the executive decision. And I got a coupon book, so things are cheaper. Which I haven't found a whole lot of money yet. So the chapel. Go back here. I think I'm gonna go with closet. I need the items. Now I can go back to the Great Hall and unlock stuff. At least that's the hope. That is definitely what I'm gunning for here. The Rotunda. You see me rotate, and I'm just waiting. I faced the wrong way. Have a good night, XO. Good luck at work. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Or I guess more accurately, don't do anything I would do. So I have 2 keys. I want to open the way forward. But I want to know what one of these side doors would be. So I'm going to make sure that I have this. Oh, but moving forward, I'm going to need the keys. Dag nabbit. Ugh. Was that all? Nope. We'll occasionally be able to unlock normal doors. Hey! So you're telling me there's a chance? Well, I'm going back to the Great Hall then. Okay. So what's this? Okay, so that's interesting. I already tried this one, dipstick. Okay, I'm not wasting my key. But I found a way through. Does not reset each day. I want to take the foundation. So we got a security door there, an elevator. I don't know how to get up to this. Oh, okay, it's stairs. And because, yeah. Okay, so I don't know how to get to there. Oh my god. So oh, I don't get the magnifying glass every time I come in here. That was a chance encounter. Archived plan? Or do we go with the laboratory? Not that we've got the stuff to make the laboratory work yet. Yay, more gems. I swear they love giving me gems. Now that I don't need them. Right? If there was some place I could sell them, but that's the trade thing, which is the outer room, which I've already used. Looking for special items. Because I don't know what to do with the rest of this space. A key, maybe? I love this game, but it drives me nuts. Sometimes. This one at least gives me moves forward. Yay! I love how it says sometimes, but it's been pretty accurate so far. I kind of have to go with archived. Although I need keys. But not as much as I did. I need to figure out how to get the security key card. Should have gone with the freaking keys. Gotta go all the way back to the rotunda. This game just has so many cool mechanics in it. I am really impressed with how they made this. Security room. Wait, I should have checked that. Okay, I did. We're good. So, first things first. Two gems, 3 coins, and 1 upgrade disc is what I'm missing. I've got to keep my eyes open. Damn. Change offline mode to unlocked. Basically what that does is that resets the security system so I can potentially get fewer locked doors of the keycard kind. Huh, that keycard door doesn't work anymore. That's the perfect door. I have 5 money. I can buy 2 bananas. Yeah, we were in here a long time ago. What was it? 25... 12 or 1225? 1225. There we go. December 25th. And that's where we found the first red letter. Okay. I hate using steps, but I haven't been in here yet. Trying to see if there's anything. I think the rarity of the rooms is denoted by what chess piece is in there. Because that's like a queen. I got me an upgrade disc. Okay. Oh, I open it. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. Let's see what I get to upgrade today, folks. What room will be better? The closet? Oh, thank you. Sorry. Hallway closet. 1 extra item if drafted adjoining to a hallway. Bedroom closet. 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. Oh. I think I'm going to do bedroom closet. I think that's the best one. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So we literally have to get through this to at least the west or east. And if I find the broken lever, I can use it in the greenhouse. That is good to know. Now, I guess we'll just have to wait and figure out. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. I don't have. Do I have? Screw it. Payroll successfully issued. Spread gold in estate. The office can facilitate a modest amount of distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. The coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Spread gold now. Function successful. And I don't really need to log into the network. So now the only other thing is to figure out this. And generally all of these have had something to do with what's in the room. Three, two, two, two. No. What do we think would be the criteria for this one? Because we have the busts of Herbert, some dude, some dude. We've got 3 on that wall, 3 on that wall, 3 on that wall, 1 on that wall. What would the criteria be? Okay, that's for the antechamber. March of the Count is the only one in different lettering. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 5, 8. Okay, well, I thought it was a good idea. Unless it's this way, so it'd be 2, 3, 4. So 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. So 2, 4, 7, 9. Oh. Unless I'm only supposed to count the Baron? But that's him, so 1. Not him. Two. Because there's not too many clues. And it's March of the Count. And my assumption would be starting here where the finger's pointing. And that's not the... But it doesn't make sense. Unless it's just... I don't know, does anybody else have an idea? And yes, this is very much like a 3D comic book. Sorry, I didn't see that before, Ash. I apologize. Reminds me of an old game that I really liked. I didn't get a chance to play too much of, called 13. Yeah, a game called 13 or X11 or III. So, um, you wake up, no memory of who you are, and that's all I really remember about it. Maybe one of these times I'm going to have to look for it. I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. So, the only clue I have so far is March of the Count. Okay. Wait. Wait. March of the Count. The Baron is who our great uncle is. Is this referring to the Count, as in this guy's the Count? Ha! There's 3 busts of the Count, and March is the 3rd month. March 3rd. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing the unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehension aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we could do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may have believed you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you will believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letter pertains to, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous, X. Oh, we need to get more letters. We got 3 out of 8. I spent entirely too much time and I need this. Oh, it's already down. Because I need keys today. Bedroom. Those were not there before. Oh, because yeah, that makes sense. Great. Oh, crap. Not for staff use, Master Sinclair's personal freezer. There's a cool looking key, a letter. There's a key there. Gems. And I have to somehow get this to thaw out. And possibly a door? Well, I guess this was a good one to end on. Because nothing will reset. And I'm out of moves as soon as I leave this room. So I'm going to call it a day, and this will be where we end it for the night. It was close enough anyway. The freezer, apparently it says that it will freeze the accounts. So I couldn't use any money. I couldn't use anything until tomorrow anyway. Out of all of this, I found 6 items. That's it.